see. Okay, our next performer. Yeah, this guy performs a lot in San Diego. He's very unique. He's very creative. He's from the East Coast. Please give it up for our new friend in San Diego, Mr. David Feingold, everybody. David Feingold! This is him! Green shirt, David Feingold!
Good up for Matt, everybody. Alright. Pleasure to be here. My name is David Feingold. I go by Fat Jewish Guy in the Ghetto, so you can call me that. I used to be a lot fatter, actually, and I started eating Subway and vomiting a lot. And yeah, the thing is, like, if you're any bulimics here, no? Okay. Well, if you're bulimic, what you gotta do is you gotta make sure the food tastes just as good coming up as it does going down. So, like, ice cream isn't really a good bulimic food, but sushi isn't either. But if you're gonna throw up after you eat, you should probably eat things that are vomit flavored. And yeah, I'm a little sick tonight, and I apologize. And I know I was reflecting today about being sick when I was younger and staying home from school. And I remembered how I would be at home watching The Price is Right, and my mom would come in the room and give me a blowjob. And blow pop. I'm sorry, I'm under the weather. So she would give me blow pops, and we would watch Batman and Gilligan's Island and stuff. But like Matt said, I'm from Philadelphia. I'm not from around here, and I want to clear up a couple of misconceptions right off the bat. I don't like Bon Jovi at all. I fucking love him. So, and I just want to prove to you guys how Philadelphia I am. I'm going to pick 3 random people. I want somebody to say the name of an activity. So I want 3 activities from you guys. Who just yell it out, doesn't matter. Dancing. Skiing. One more. Surfing. And sex. I can do all 4 of those to the Rocky theme song. And that's how Philadelphia I am. When I moved here from Philadelphia, I had to learn Spanish, just like everybody else. And I found out that La Jolla in Spanish actually means gold digger. And yeah, and I was actually walking down the street in La Jolla, and I saw this fat girl with a shirt that said La Jolla Lifeguard. And I was turned to my friend, and I'm like, what is she guarding? Cupcakes? I really don't understand. And I was walking down the beach the same day, and I had my Speedo on, no shirt, flip-flops, no tan. And I walk up to these like 3 really hot girls, and I say to them, they're like, hey, what's going on? And they just ignored me. And I'm like, wow, girls in La Jolla hate Jewish people. And I didn't understand it. But people come up to me all the time, and they say to me, Jewish people, why are you guys so smart? Why are you guys so good at, money and good at math and stuff? And there's a really simple answer to that. It's because they killed all the dumb ones in the Holocaust. No, seriously, it's pre-Nazi Germany, you're sitting there, Hitler rises to power, and what's going to happen, and, I'm sure my ancestors were like, hey, maybe we should go crash at, my sister Susie's house down in Switzerland for a little bit. And they did, and they left, and they made it to America, and everything was fine. But, the people that stayed there, they got exterminated. I mean, it would be like if 300 years ago in Africa, 2 people were like, hey, man, you want to go work for these white people? They got chicken. I mean, yeah, the people that went, what I mean? The people that stayed, they're all smart. Never been a dumb African. What else do I have here? I tried to lose weight, and I went to the doctor. The doctor says to me, he goes, here's the way you do it. It's a brand new diet. Oprah Winfrey's all about it. You stop eating white rice. You stop eating white bread. You stop eating bleached flour. He goes, actually, just stop eating anything white. So I went out and I got a black girlfriend. And, it's weird because I'm used to dating Jewish chicks. And, when you see, when you take a Jewish chick to the mall and you go to the Gap and she tries on jeans, she's like, hey, these jeans make my ass look fat. And when you take a black chick to the mall, she tries on the jeans and she's like, do these jeans make my ass look skinny? So there's a bunch of differences there. And, we're going to have a kid, and I don't know what the chances are that it might look like Derek Jeter, but, since my father is from Israel, I am actually half Asian, so chances are I might actually be more like Tiger Woods. And, seriously, if Tiger Woods boys had Jewish blood in them too, like, he'd be unstoppable, because we all know old Jews like golf. And what else do I have here? Yes, but I do a lot of racial humor, and I want to say to you that this, like, the reason why you're laughing is because every single one of you is a racist. I don't care. You're all racist, and you all want segregation. None of you want the colors to blend together. And I don't care if it's you, or you, or you. You're all racist. And I'll tell you when it's apparent, when you eat Skittles. Because you pop open the Skittles, you don't put them all in your mouth at the same time. You separate them by color, and you eat the light ones first, and you slowly go to darker. Or is that just me? Nobody here eats all, like, you literally separate them, right? Or ice pops. Eat the red first, then the pink, then the blue. Green and orange is kind of like a toss-up there, and purple's last. I'm not the only one, right? Okay, good. I think if you were going to equate drugs to food, crack would kind of be the Chinese food of drugs. Like, you can find it in any corner in a bad neighborhood. It's cheap. As soon as you eat it, you want more. And like, crack is probably the only drug where it's like, that'll turn a Jew into a non-Jew right away. Because once you suck dick for rock, like, Jesus is your only salvation at that point. Like, I don't see any Jewish guy walking into synagogue on Yom Kippur going like, Rabbi, did a bad thing this year. That just doesn't happen. That was a new joke. I'm trying it out. So it's called Chinese food crack. I don't know. How am I doing on time here?
2 more minutes.
2 more minutes. All right. So I got set up with this girl, and she's kind of big. And what I don't understand is, why is it when people see 2 fat people, they automatically assume they should be dating? You know, like Dave, this is Susie, she also likes to eat. You guys are a good couple. Like, even though I like cupcakes, my dick still works. Like, I don't subscribe to Fat Playboy or Chubby Penthouse or anything like that, you know? Like, if I had one leg, would the situation be like, Dave, this is Sally, she was in a horrible car accident. I think you guys would be good together. You know, like, the only 2 people who should ever be together based on their physical traits are the retarded. Like Courtney, this is Becky, she also has Down syndrome. Then you step back and watch them butt heads as they try to shake hands. And yeah, so I mean, any guys here have been with a fat girl? No? Liars. Liars. You don't remember when the liquor wore off, she was big. Any girls here been with a fat guy? No? Okay. Well, when 2 fat people are together, it's like a whole other planet. Like, we made a sex tape, it's going to be an Animal Planet next week. I go into her room, she has like cupcakes and Skittles and ice cream bars waiting for me. She's fingered herself in a bolo in bed, get ready. We start making out, and she goes, there's a surprise. And I'm like, what? She's like, you'll see. Doorbell rings, the pizza guy shows up. And yeah, so I went out with her last week. We went to Cheesecake Factory, and we had this really big dinner, and it came time for dessert. And I said, yeah, you know, I want the chocolate cake. So we had a 7-layer chocolate cake. I took 2 bites and I was full. So I said, all right, cool, this is going to be breakfast. So I went home with her and I put it in the fridge. We went upstairs and we started making out. She goes to me, you know, what would you like me to do to you? And I'm polite, you know, I was raised well. And I go, you know, anything you want, honey. And the whole time I'm just thinking like, blow me, blow me, blow me, blow me, blow me. And she goes, you know what I want to do to you? And I go, what? She goes, I want you to get that chocolate cake out of the fridge and I want to eat it off your body. And I look her in the eye and I go, but that's breakfast. And she goes, dude, don't be an idiot. Go downstairs, get the chocolate cake, come upstairs. So I did. And she's rubbing it all over my body and she's easing it off me. And she looks at me and she goes, what are you thinking right now? I go, thinking I don't have breakfast.